It's time for another edition of Aftermath Trivia Digital Edition. I'm Kevin Michie, joined by my good friends Anthony, Jimmy, Nug, and here we go. Did you guys watch Hell in a Cell last week? I know that you did because that's why we're all here. If you did watch, you know that Otis and Tucky, they split. It's a tag team. They're gone. They're done. Turned on each other. So that gave me the idea. This week for Aftermath Trivia, it's the best tag team splits. So let's dive into some tag team turmoil, turning on each other, knives in the back. Let's start with something relatively recent, shall we? The Shield. On June 2nd, 2014, on Raw, Seth Rollins bought into the evolution of Seth Rollins, turning on his Shield brethren, joining the Authority. He was part of the Authority until the Authority was disbanded at Survivor Series that year, 2014. Whom of the following was not on Team Authority alongside Rollins at Survivor Series? Was it A, Mark Henry? Was it B, Luke Harper? C, Kane, D, Randy Orton?
Wow, you're not making this easy on your first one. That's for sure.
I figure I had some pros in the room, so I'd throw something a little different out there to start.
Yeah, I'm not good at this.
I like the idea that we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, please reveal your answers. We got Luke, Mark Henry. The answer is Randy Orton. So
Wow.
we have 0 points awarded to every single corner of the room that we're all currently in.
We're all tied for first.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Congratulations. You're all at the top of the scoreboard so far.
There we go.
Okay, for the next question, we're going to go back a little bit to one of the most famous tag team splits of all time, the Rockers. Now, after Shawn turned on Marty on the Barbershop in January of '92, WWE eventually tried to reform the Rockers in 1995 as the New Rockers. Who was Marty Jannetty's partner in the New Rockers? Was it
We're all
A?
gonna get it.
Was it A, Bob Sparkplug Holly, B, Leif Cassidy, C, the 1-2-3 Kid, or D, Savio Vega? Do you need me to read that again?
No.
I don't think that you do. Gentlemen, please reveal your answers.
B, Leif Cassidy.
Yeah, baby.
It sure was Leif Cassidy, the future Al Snow.
No, yeah.
And I don't know why they ever went away from the Leif Cassidy character.
You know what I originally wrote down?
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
This is what I wrote down originally, but I figured.
I wrote down Avatar, crossed that out, wrote down Black Cat, and then crossed that out, and then wrote down Leaf Cassidy.
I was gonna put down an NXT trainer, but
I was gonna say you could have wrote down Tough Enough Trainer or whatever.
Yeah.
You want.
yeah, tough enough. There you go.
He
See,
was
there I go
he was a very influential coach of mine down at OVW.
He's good stuff.
very good coach.
Now, was he Leif Cassidy or was he Al Snow in
He
the
was Al
training
Snow.
session?
Was it
Okay.
Al Snow?
Okay. The next question, we're going to go to World Championship Wrestling, WCW. It's the Steiners. Scott Steiner turned on his brother Rick at WCW Super Brawl 8 in February of 1998. He joined the NWO for life. Well, not really for life. Anyways, before the split, who were the Steiners' manager in WCW at that time? Was it A, Ted DiBiase? Was it B, Jimmy Hart? Was it C, Sonny Ono? Or was it D, Rick Rude? Who could forget that wonderful run of the New World Order taking every single person they could? Let's see your answers, gentlemen.
I think I'm wrong.
Rick
I
Rude.
think I'm wrong too.
We all said something else, so one of us got a point. I hope.
The correct answer is Ted DiBiase.
Yeah,
Nug
baby!
gets the point. There we go.
Right.
This was actually recently after Ted DiBiase decided that he no longer wanted to be part of the New World Order, so he went and joined his friends, the Steiners, and was managing them as the WCW Tag Team Champions. In that match at Super Brawl, the Outsiders became champions as Scott Steiner helped them become champions.
I remembered him being with them, and I was like, but wait, he also joined the NWO. What order did that happen in? I was just...
Only problem was on Monday nights we were forbidden from watching WCW in the locker room.
Jimmy,
But
you were at work. You can't watch a television show while you're at work.
Exactly. So.
Okay, for our next tag team split, we're going back to the 80s, brother. It's the Mega Powers. The Mega Powers they exploded at the Main Event 2 in February of 1989. The two, they would wrestle at WrestleMania 5. Hogan, of course, Hogan must pose. The two, they would continue their feud over the next year, and they finally met one last time just over a year later at the Main Event 3. In that match at the Main Event 3, which boxing star was the special guest referee for that match? I'm going to give you 4 boxing stars. Was it A, Mike Tyson? Was it B, Evander Holyfield? Was it C, Buster Douglas? Was it D, George Foreman?
The mega, yeah, the mega, yeah, the mega, yeah. Oh, sorry. I had to do it.
Oh, you.
Wow.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Gentlemen, please reveal your answers.
Yorgo Foreman.
This time we have 3 different answers. So one of you must be correct, right? The correct answer goes to Jimmy Corderas.
Wow, Buster Douglas.
Very
What?
soon after he upset Mike Tyson, the 42-1 long shot or whatever he was, Buster Douglas was called on to be the special guest referee because only the heavyweight champion of the world, Buster Douglas, one of the greatest, he wasn't that good. He was the only one who was going to be able to keep the Mega Powers in line.
I thought I was trying to line up when this took place. I thought it was before the Buster Douglas thing.
It was just after. It was like inside a month after.
I think they probably wanted Tyson, and then Douglas beat him, and then they went.
Yeah, that must have been it. Yeah.
It was pretty much exactly it. Yeah.
Well, they got him at a better time, probably in 1998. I'd say that worked out for them.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
for our final question, we're going some CanCon route because you know that I love the CanCon. We're going Edge and Christian. Now, after winning the King of the Ring in 2001, Edge, he was well on his way to superstardom, and of course, that doesn't sit well with your partner. You're becoming a bigger star than me? I don't like it. So, of course, Christian attacked Edge in September of 2001. It happened in Toronto. That broke them up. Edge and Christian, they were 7-time World Tag Team Champs. Both would go on to tag success afterwards as well. So that brings up the following question. Who has Edge not held a tag title with? Was it A, Chris Jericho? Was it B, Randy Orton? Was it C, Rey Mysterio? Was it D, Hulk Hogan? Let's take a look at those answers.
Jericho. It's a trick question. We all got Jericho.
And you are all incorrect.
What?
Oh,
Rey
He-
Mysterio.
Is it Ray?
It was
was it Ray?
Damn
It
it.
was
That's
Ray.
Ray. You know what? It's funny because oh man. Anyway, never mind. I've refereed matches with Edge and Rey Mysterio, and it's like cool, so cool. Anyway,
Mysterio and Edge, they did tag together. However, they did not hold a tag title together. Jericho and
Okay.
Edge, they did hold, I think it was just once, they held a tag title together. So anyways, we have a tie at the top of the leaderboard
Yes.
here. We have Jimmy and Nug sitting atop.
Ooh.
So
One
that
question
actually
left.
brings us to our tie-breaking question.
All
And
right,
what
Jimmy.
a tie-breaking question we have. Anthony, I'd love for you to participate if you like as well.
That was 5 questions. Damn it.
Edge had been carrying around the King of the Ring trophy after his victory in 2001, which I think consequently looked quite a bit like the Grey Cup. And I thought that was funny because Edge is Canadian and you got to get the Canadian things together. Anyways, don't you think they look kind of similar? The Calgary Stampeders won the Grey Cup in 2001, the same year Edge won King of the Ring. So that brings up the question, how many Grey Cups have the Calgary Stampeders won? It's the perfect question for Aftermath Trivia.
Oh, it really is.
yeah, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You have to say it that way when you're talking.
Oh, pardon me.
Yes.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Canada.
All right.
I have no idea, but we're trying.
I know
All
two
right.
things about Canadian football, and this is not one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the tie-breaking question answer.
42.
Well, we are left in a bit of a predicament here because if we're playing Price is Right rules, you can't go over. Everybody has gone over.
Oh!
Despite the CFL being in existence for what feels like 200 years, the Calgary and only having 8 teams, the Calgary Stampeders have only won the Grey Cup 8 times.
Really?
8 times.
Technically closest.
Because we have to have a winner, there must be a winner.
There must be a winner.
Nug will be the winner this week for being closest. So congratulations, Doug. Your CFL knowledge is higher than everybody else's.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
The thing is,
words from the winner, please.
I was a huge Las Vegas Posse fan, so that's why I know so much about the CFL. Yeah, I guess now my prize is, as I love to say, homework for next week. So I'm going to do trivia next week. Oh, I'm thinking tag teams, not splitting. I'm just thinking tag teams. Ooh.
I like it.
Quick question for you, though. Any idea how long ago was their last Grey Cup win?
It was only a couple of years ago. They had a really good team. Yeah, they didn't win too long ago. But yeah, somehow 8 teams in a league. The CFL's been around forever. Only 8 Grey Cup victories. But again, that Grey Cup, it looked really similar to the King of the Ring trophy.
So it's a little different from the Toronto Maple Leafs, who haven't won since '67, but at the same time have like maybe the second most Stanley Cup wins. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
You're correct in that. You're correct in that, Jimmy. In that also.
Jimmy, your fandom is showing.
I know. And also being the only one here who was alive the last time the Leafs won the Stanley Cup. Anyway, I digress.
What did you like about Aftermath Trivia? How'd you do? You got to let us know in the comments. Did you get the CFL tie-breaking question? That is the CanCon that you come to Aftermath for, folks. Let us know in the comments how you did. And when Survivor Series comes around in just a few weeks, make sure you head over to Sportsnet.ca, where I will be breaking it all down. I'll have a live blog. I'll have a preview. I'll have a post-game recap as well. And come on back here to Aftermath Trivia and just Aftermath Wins, Fails, all our other fun stuff that we do next week. For Anthony, Jimmy, Nug, I'm Kevin Michie. Thanks so much for tuning in to Aftermath Trivia.